Well, hello everybody. How's it going? Just wanted to take a few moments and give you an update. Here's the update. Been so busy. Okay. All right. So let me talk a little bit about the Headrush, because everybody's wanting the last 4 videos, and man, I've been so busy, and really, it comes down to a point of almost silliness to do 4 different videos, because I'm going to have to lump them all together anyway. So I'm thinking about taking this and lumping it all together. Now, when I give my opinion is just that. It's just my opinion. My opinion. Ba-da-da-da. Okay. My opinion. Here it is. Wait. Come on. There it is. And, I guess. My opinion. It's my opinion. Wait. My opinion. Need a little more. It's my opinion. Ta-da! It's my opinion. Ta-da! Okay. Let's put that back. Put it back. Okay. So when I give my opinion on this Headrush, it's back here. It's just based on my feelings, my opinion. Your opinion may be different, but there's a lot about it I like. It's decent. And listen, every one of these modelers that I compared, in the right hands and for the right purpose, you can make music with it and sound incredibly amazing. All right? Hands down. Okay. Touchscreen. Cool. Some of the features. Cool. But there's a lot of things that it's limited that I'm used to, frankly, because it's available in the Helix. One of the things is, and everybody talks, when they do this, they talk about the pedal edit mode, or, you press down and hold something. You press down and hold, and it gives you the ability to adjust the different things, and it's got, a plus and minus, so it's got a fine tune. But that said, so when you're changing presets, it's got gapless preset switching. But the problem with the gapless is you press down. When you're ready, you're going to press down, and it doesn't switch until you raise up on the... you press down, you raise up, that's when the preset switches. So timing becomes an issue. Now, you can't just leave your foot down and then lift up when you want it to change, because it goes into the edit mode here. And also, that brings up another thing that's not there, is the ability to have a momentary foot switch, where you just hold it down and it activates, and then you let off and it deactivates. There's not a momentary, at least. And listen, if I'm wrong about any of this, sue me. I'm not. Okay. If I'm wrong about any of this, feel free to, change in the comments or let me know in the comments. But honestly, there's just features that I need. Tones, they're great. They sound good. I subscribe to the fact that I don't think you need the IRs, but when you do IRs, on the Headrush, they sound good. So again, you're limited on the Headrush to 3 different ways of routing your preset. You can use it where it's just in a row. So it's just serial. You can use it where you've got some effects before and you route up and you route down, and then it comes back to the center. Or you can have 2 rows that go in and come out, but you're limited to 11 use. I made a preset over here, and let's see if we can switch over to it. There it is. Let's see if I get out of this edit mode here. I love the images, the graphic look of it. It's fantastic. It's kind of cool. Okay, so there's that, and then I'll put a boost on. Here's a compressor. Now, you're hearing probably maybe a little bit of a whine. A lot of electronics in here, but I'm pushing it pretty hard. But the reverb. Let's turn some of this down. Okay. And what is that? Yeah, that's a tweed bassman. And here's a tape echo. Here's a rotary. And you can add the speed. Okay, but here's another one of the issues. Let's mute that. Okay, so here's another one of the issues. It's limited at what effects you can control. So when I went in to add the speed, I wanted to add the speed of the rotary to the pedal like I can on the Helix. It's just not an option. You can add it to a button, but you end up taking one of your buttons away. The scenes are not very robust. You can put scenes in here, but it takes away from your buttons. So, it's decent. And 5 years ago, and this is my opinion again, but 5 years ago this would have been amazing. But back to the pedal edit mode, and everybody talks about the pedal edit mode on here. Well, it was done with the Helix since the beginning. It was one of the features. And frankly, it's even in the Helix, it's not my bag. I'd rather reach down and get it right. But color management, saving, there's a lot of cool things about it. But the biggest thing is, for me, usability and tones, and it's good. It's good. I'm not gonna knock it, but I will say this: this unit right here is going away. It's just not what the Helix is. Now, argue away. flame away, do whatever you want. I'm not doing this because I'm somehow connected. This is just my opinion. I have these units sitting here. As you can see, I've got the Helix LT, I've got the AX8, I've got the HD500, and the Headrush. So this is again my opinion. This is again my opinion, and you can subject whatever you want to that. It's just not my thing. So, you know, it's a decent unit, and if you can get it for the right price, fantastic. This one is going away. Now let's talk about the HD500. If the price, if you're price motivated, you can get some fantastic tones out of the HD500, as the previous videos shown. The HD500 is a little difficult to program, but sorry, it's a little difficult to program, but not crazy difficult, and it has an editor. That's back to the Headrush. There is no editor. But it's interesting that it does have some robust USB that allows you to update easy. Back on the Headrush, update easy, and that you can adjust the globals so that you can use it as an audio interface. Thumbs up. The Pod HD, you can run a mic into it. And you can use it as an audio interface. It sounds really good, but you can't load IRs. And a lot of people, that's the, you know, if you sit and play with the HD500 with the stock cabs, you can get some fantastic tones. I know that people have toured with it, so you know it's you know, new, $4.99 still. You probably get a deal on it. Maybe you get it for around $400 somewhere. You can get it used for around $300, right? And I'd say that the tones on the HD500, in comparison with the 11 rack Headrush, you know, they're about the same. I think you have more amps and more effects on the HD500. They're very limited, and off, like the reverbs, I think there's only 3 reverbs, but there's different styles inside those reverbs. But again, it's still just settings inside of 3 different reverbs. You can get a cathedral and different things, but it's limited. The effects are limited. The speed at which they're doing the Headrush, the speed at which they're doing Headrush updates, pretty slow. You know, HD500 updates are, you know, it's pretty much set, so they're not going to go anywhere. But then, and you know, I'm probably going to get it flamed here, but you know, if the price of the Headrush was about the price of the HD500, I would get the Headrush. It's newer. It's newer tech. It's pretty cool and pretty easy to program. And it's a good thing because there's no editor. So that's a bad thing with the Headrush. You can use the Pod Edit software with the HD500. But now, let's bump up. What everybody wants to hear is the AX8. And phenomenal tones. I'm not gonna bash the AX8. It's phenomenal. Hold on. I'm gonna want a drink for this one. Okay. Prepare to get mad at my opinion, but again, it's my opinion. Woo. Okay. Yee. Okay. my opinion, setting volumes is a little between presets. A lot can go wrong. A lot can go right. It's amazing. You can edit. You can get phenomenal tones. It is a tweaking person's where they want to twist and turn the knobs and get the tones they want. Not on the machine. That's too hard. Listen. I was playing with a few patches and I didn't want to load the editor up, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to take and lose 2 hours just trying to figure out how to program the thing from there. And I'm not alone. That's hard. The Motorola screen, the green screen, 1980s is calling. This is my opinion, but it's an awesome unit. There's some drawbacks to this unit over the other Axe-Fx. CPU management is very important on here. If you start using things that use up the CPU, it'll just turn like a reverb off on you. You engage something and boom, your reverb goes off. That is really I don't know. It's not for me. Okay, so it has an editor, unlike the Headrush. This one has an editor, but you cannot use it as an audio interface. And there is no headphone jack, and this messes people up. I was able to put some attachments in, and you sit there and use it with headphones. You just have to get the right kind of cables and send it to the output, and get a headphone amp. Boom, you got headphones. So it's not that difficult, although you're not going to be able to do headphones and outputs. But I suppose you could use one of the sends, or any rate. So setting volumes is hard, but man, if you want to get in and change the bias or the tube types or how the speaker, it's phenomenally in depth. Can't be beaten. It's phenomenally in depth. But that's also it's one of its drawbacks in my book, is ease of use, knowing what these things do. And Todd. Oh man, 2 first names and it's hard for me. I think it's Leon Todd. Todd Leon. I'm sorry, Leon Todd. Anyway, maybe this will be edited out. Hang on. Okay. All right. Anyway, he does some phenomenal videos. Link will be in the description. He's phenomenal. He's got more subscribers than me, but I'm still putting it in the description. We're pretty close, to be honest. He's a phenomenal guitar player. Way better than me. But needless to say, this is going to be going, and I'd love to be able to keep it, but I can't. I can't justify it. I don't use it. So it's really, my choice is the Helix, and it's really the chain, the editor. Yes, there's things that could be fixed, things that could be better, but it's pretty well thought out. Some of the things people say, they don't like the tones, they can't get. It's funny, it's weird. You get some people that go, "Hey, the Helix is just for heavy metal players. They're just heavy metal players. You can't get a good clean. I can't get no country picking." That's false. Then there's people on the other side that go, "Well, I get really excellent cleans. Oh, really excellent cleans with the Helix." But then they'll say, but I can't get a really good heavy metal tone. Well, again, this false. It's just patently false. It's up to the user. The user. It's user error. Now, seriously, all of these units put into the right hands sound incredible. And the other statement I can say is all of these units put into the wrong hands can sound horrible. So many factors go into all of this. But what I am going to be keeping, I'm sorry, my favorite amp kind of looks like that. And this is my opinion. My favorite, the favorite modeler is the Helix, and they've got plans for some amazing growth. That's the one thing about the AX8 and the Fractal. They've got updates galore. They've got amazing selection of amps, and frankly, in the two top tier units, you can't go. None of them. You can't go wrong. If you choose what you choose, be happy for what you choose. You do not need to have confirmation bias and confirm with everybody that you don't have to go out and convert people. There's no need for it. If you enjoy it, use it. If you enjoy it, use it. If it makes music, use it. If it's what you want to use it. And if somebody else goes, well, I don't want to use that, it's okay for you to continue using what you want to use. If you've got a pod, listen, if you've got a pod and you like the tones you're getting from the pod, and you get people up dancing and liking your music, stick with the pod. If you've got an old tube amp and you've got some pedals, use it. The whole thing about the Helix and these other ones, they're with reverence to the tube amps. They are revered. So when one makes a tube amp model, it's because they like the tube amp. We don't have to go, well, those tube snobs, they those tube snobs, boy, they those tube snobs, golly. It's just silly. They can all play together, and just to prove that it's going to sound, it may not sound right, but it's what we have to play. This is, oh, by the way, wireless, all four at once. Well, actually, hold on. There we go. Getting a little buzz. No. Oh wait, not from this. The buzz in the ears from four modelers at once, and I happen to have dropped a pick. I don't know if I'm going to edit this. It's just going to be fun, but I might edit it. Okay, so they all play nice. They can interact with each other. You can have a guitar player on stage who has an AX8, the one who has a Helix. The end of the universe will not be here because this happens. So let's just get along. My choice for my use, and it's because of ins and outs. It's because of the editor. It's because of the ease of use without the editor, and the internal routing of all the effects. You can have it routed in so many different ways. Hands down, in my best interest, and you can use it as an audio interface, so it ticks all of Chad's boxes for a modeler. That would be the Helix, and you can argue with me. I'm not converting away. The AX8 is going away. I just don't see a need to keep it. I get great tones with the Helix. I get great tones with the AX8. I get great tones with the Headrush. I even get great tones with the HD500X without the need for IRs, because I'm not a big IR fan. I use the stock cabs. It's easier for me, and it makes the presets more transferable to other people. So that's it. It's long enough, so I could split it up, but they're all together. It didn't make sense to split it up. I needed to talk about them all. And if you like my videos, I'm going to have some more videos coming up, some more live streams. Please like and subscribe and share. But this is my opinion, and hopefully it helps some of you make decisions. You know, whether you like the AX8, whether you like the Headrush, it's okay. It will be okay. Make music. Make music. Musica. Music. Music. Make some music. So, have a great day.